First of all, give yourself a big round of applause for coming out for tonight's show. My name is Iman G, and I am the Ayatollah of rock and roll, which means I grew up, I'm a proud Persian American, which means I grew up in a household full of love, a lot of rice, and no privacy. You know, growing up Persian means having a mom who treats boundaries like it's a speed limit. Technically there, but it's more of a suggestion, especially when it comes to dating. Even now, I tell her I have plans for the weekend, and she turns into a police detective. Where are you going? What time? With who? Is it a girl? What's her name? Does she like saffron? I'm like, geez, chill. You know, being 40s and dating, it's pretty wild. Everyone is either divorced, healing, or they're jumping into a cold plunge and calling it growth. You know, I'm on the dating apps, and honestly, it's become a digital slot machine of hope and heartbreak. You swipe left, you swipe right, you match with a girl named Holly with 7 cats. They're her girl. And you know, I talked to a girl recently who said, I meditate every morning. And I'm like, me too. No. But you know, laying in bed overthinking counts as something, right? Right? And first dates, they're more like a pop quiz. Are you more of an introvert or extrovert? And I'm thinking, hey, whatever gets me a second date. But since we're all friends here, I'm gonna give you all a little secret. I'm probably a little bit more introverted. But man, when that music playlist hits, my extroverted side comes out, and I start doing these TikTok dances that really need permission from my knees and bones. So, sorry guys. You know, last week I talked to a girl who said, I'm looking for a man who can cook, make me laugh, and give great advice. And I'm thinking, that's not a boyfriend. That's a life coach with snacks. Good luck with that one. Am I right, guys? And my family, they're no help. They're like, Iman, maybe you're just too picky. And I'm like, I just matched with a girl whose ideal date is sitting in silence and staring into each other's souls. My mom goes, cheaper than going to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, true. Now listen, I'm a proud immigrant to this country, and ever since high school, I've been going through an identity crisis. I remember in freshman year, I had a buddy who wore eyeglasses, and I was really jealous of him. So I go to my dad, and I'm like, I think I need to get my eyes checked. So my dad takes me to the eye doctor, who happens to be Persian, and she comes back and goes, you have a lazy eye. Huh. Before I even had time to process this information, my dad jumps in and goes, lazy eye? His eye is not the only thing that's lazy. I'm like, wow, thanks Dad. I appreciate the therapy starter kit. Good looking out. Now look, I may not have a 6-pack or drive a Tesla, but let's be honest, that's probably a good thing right now. But I got clean sheets, emotional intelligence, I can cook 3 different types of lentils without crying. That's husband material in at least 4 countries, I checked. So if you're into a man who runs a youth program by day, goes to hot yoga at night, and still believes in eye contact and listening to a cool playlist, I'm probably already planning our Costco runs together. Sherwood, that is my time. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. My name is Iman G, free to run. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.